Hi guys, Miss Kris here. Today we are going to talk about air pressure. Last time we talked about and did some experiments with magnetism. But air pressure is also a type of force, just like magnetism. But before we get started, I wanted to remind you and mention that we do have the 26th through the 30th. We have our spooktacular week. So we have different things for Halloween all that week. And it's on the calendar, the different things we are doing each day. Also with our craft, Miss Megan has out some Chicka Chicka Boom Boom crafts. So you can create your own Chicka Chicka Boom Boom tree as you read the book, which is really awesome. Like that. But let's get started. All right. So force, we know you have two types of forces. You have a non-contact force like gravity or magnetism, and you have contact forces like friction is creating heat, or air pressure, which is what we're going to talk about today. And as a reminder, a force is just a push or a pull. So we're going to get started. But what is air pressure? I mean, we can feel the wind and we know there's air around us, but what is air pressure? So according to the DK Find Out website, air pressure is the measure of weight of air above us in the atmosphere. So we can easily observe air pressure one way, which is through the weather. If you look outside today, well, right now it's getting cloudy. But if it was nice sunny weather, that means we have high pressure. So high pressure is where the cold air sinks or it pushes down. And we get, those sunny blue skies where you can go out to play on the playground and have fun. Everything's maybe a nice cool breeze. But then, like it's happening outside, you have cloudy and rainy skies. So that means we are having a low pressure day. So that means the warm air is rising or is going up. And that creates clouds and vapor in the air. And when those clouds get too heavy, it causes rain. So those are low pressure. Well, we are going to meet the guy that helped create air pressure, the way we can measure air pressure, which is through a barometer. And he is called Evangelista Torricelli. Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. Thanks. So he created this little device here that actually measures air pressure. And the cool thing about this, you can see a rainy cloud and a partly sunny cloud and a sun. As the pressure goes up, we have more sunny days. As the pressure goes down, we have more cloudy days and rainy days. That's why the air pressure in a hurricane actually drops. I do like this barometer, but it didn't have really great reviews on iApp, but it's a cool picture. And he is from, do you know where he's from? He is from Italy. If you ever want to know what Italy looks like on the map, just think about it looks like a big boot that's kicking a football, which is Sicily. But Evangelista's from Rome. And this is their flag, the Italian flag. Green, white, and red. Well, let's get started and do some experiments with air pressure. Are you ready? So our first one, we're actually going to take a container. I have a film canister, but you can use a mason jar, a glass, something, that's not too heavy that you can hold. We're going to put some water in our container. But you're like, Miss Kris, Didn't you say we're going to work with air? Yes, we are. Air is all around us. So, we are going to defy gravity with air pressure. What you'll need to do is fill up your container until it's pretty full. This actually has a slight curve on it, which is real cool. We'll talk about that later. You'll also need a piece of paper. This is cardstock. If you get some note cards, some index cards, that works also. And you're going to place your paper on top. And you're going to hold it for a few seconds. And now we're going to do some magic. We're going to flip it over. Do you think the water is going to fall out? Or is it going to stay in the container? Ready? Let's find out. Oh, magic. No, it's nice. What's happening is that the air pressure below is way stronger. It's greater than the pressure of the water pushing on the paper. So the paper stays up and you can flip it back and forth until the water pressure takes over. Yeah. But it's pretty cool when you can do that. So remember, gravity is the weakest force. So we just made an awesome experiment with water and air pressure. Another way to show air pressure, and majority of you probably have done this before, is by blowing up a balloon. Right now it's flat, but the more air we place inside, what do you think is going to happen to the balloon? That's right, it's going to expand. So let's try it. Let's add some air to our balloon, some air pressure. Ooh, cool. So the pressure inside the balloon is greater than the pressure outside, so that makes the balloon expand. I wonder how far it can expand. Okay, so right here is where I'm going to stop expanding the balloon, because if you expand it too much, what's going to happen? The pressure inside will get so great, it pops. So we're just going to tie it off right now. Bye-bye. So we said bye-bye to our balloon. I also picked up at my favorite store for science this lovely whistle football. So I'm not going to throw it, but we're going to hear what it would sound like with air rushing over it. So with air pressure going over it, it's going to make it whistle. Hear that? It's really loud. That's pretty cool. So the greater the pressure, the louder the whistle. That's awesome. Speaking about things that fly, what else flies other than a fly? Well, you have airplanes. Airplanes can fly. And airplanes are pretty cool. Because they defy gravity all the time. Well, airplanes are able to generate a force called lift. Lift's pretty cool. So lift is what moves a plane upwards in the sky. To generate lift, what you'll need to do is have thrust. So the engines thrust the plane forward super fast. You're going very, very fast. Then what happens, as the pressure underneath gets greater, the airplane goes up. Just like with our experiment. The paper stayed up because the air pressure was greater underneath than the water inside. So we are going to see some things that can lift. Now at home, if you do have a blow dryer, which I brought mine, blow dryer. It's pretty cool. Things can easily lift, like this paper. So we're gonna practice. It blew it away. Lift. The pressure was greater underneath the paper, so it moves up. It lifts, which is awesome. Well, something that you can use to lift is a parachute. You may be able to create a paper plane, which is cool, which is another way to show lift. But what's even cooler is creating something that can stay up in the air using lift. What you'll need is string, a piece of tissue paper, and I actually got these cool, guess where I got them from? Dollar Tree. This is a little rocket, one of those rockets that you actually pull it and it goes forward like a rubber band. But we're gonna use it to show lift. So what we're gonna do is we have our thrust, which is our blow dryer, and we're gonna make our parachute lift and stay up. Okay, we're gonna try. It lifted. That was pretty cool. That went so far up. Oh my gosh. Oops, sorry. Oh, we're gonna try it again. So we're gonna show you from the side. And you have it. Oh, I think we can release it. And we're gonna let it go. It came right at you. Oh my goodness. Well, that is so awesome. That is so fun. So there are different ways we can show lift. You can even create a paper plane. I will post a website which has pretty cool paper planes up there. Or there's always the basic. You can make a parachute to demonstrate lift using your blow dryer, which creates a very awesome demonstration of air pressure. Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed today. These are just a few things that you can experiment with lift and air pressure. Hopefully, we can do something else. And remember, come get your crafts. And we are open. And we'll hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful day and enjoy our low pressure for today. Bye-bye. See you later.